Hello all, welcome to this Practice Selenium Java Automation here session. As part of this session, I am going to automate one of the scenario in this application. That is, I am going to automate something like this. I am going to click on this biography and then I have to select this option, one of the book, and then add to cart. Once that is done, I have to browse back. Then I have to select the fiction, then select the first book here, again add to cart. Again, I have to move back, then select the mystery. Then I have to select the first book here and then add to cart. Again, I have to move back, then click on fantasy, select one of the option. That is the first book, click on add to cart and again browser back. Then finally, the romance category, select the first book in this category, add to cart and then browse back. Like that, one book from every category, biography, fiction, mystery, fantasy, romance, I have to add here. After doing that, I have to click on this. Once I click on this, okay, all the books that I have added, right, should be there here. Okay, all the books that I have added should be there here. I have to verify that what is the price. Okay, I have to verify the price of these books and then calculate whether this total is matching with this particular total. And then after that, I need to click on this plus icon only once, guys, okay? And increase the count to 2, okay? I have to increase the count to 2. I'm pressing multiple times, but it should happen only one time, guys, okay? One time, then one time. Once the books are added here, quantity got increased, the price also will increase. That price again should match with the final price, okay? So this is what I have to automate, guys. This is what I have to automate. So to get started, again, I'll clear the cart so that I can freshly start it. Go to the home page. So how to automate this? So before I show you how to automate this, do a favor for me, guys. Here we have a Telegram group where we are going to share a lot of similar stuff and updates from our channel. So this is the channel we have. So t.me/QFox original. Okay, this is a channel. So open this link. Once you open this link in any browser or something, if you open this link, that is t.me/QFox original. Once you go there, it will ask you to join the Telegram group. So open Telegram desktop. Okay, once you join here, right, you will get all the updates of my future webinars and many information stuff, guys, will be shared here going ahead, like a lot of interview questions. Okay, so any job opportunities, all those things I'm going to share here. Some quizzes will be there. So you'll definitely like what's going on here. We share the important, notes or, some PDF files, some important questions, important updates from our channel regarding software testing. Everything will be there here. You just need to simply join this Telegram group. Okay, t.me/QFox, which is my channel name, and followed by original. Okay, so once you join here, we'll get all these facilities. So we are very active in this group and we are sharing a lot of interview questions for free, guys. You can join this group. So with that note, let's get started with the automation of this application. For that, I'll switch to Eclipse IDE and here I'll create a new package. I'll just right click on this src test Java and then create a new package. I'll just name this package as what is the name here of this application? Book cart, right? Book cart. Book cart something, just some random name. Just give that and create a new class under that. Okay, so I'll just name the class as add to cart demo. Okay, add to cart demo. It will with main method I'll create first. Later, if required, I'll convert that to test ng or something. But for now, we'll start with the basic way. So here, when the requirement comes, we'll change it. So in this main method, I have to write the code. Web driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, I'll show you how to automate the application. Yeah, whatever the scenario I showed you, right, that I'm going to automate before you. So a lot of challenges will come during that process. How I am going to handle the challenges, you are going to see live. Control-Shift-O, it will import this web driver and Chrome driver, okay, from Selenium library, then driver.manage.window. Then maximize. then driver dot, okay. So driver dot get, and here provide the URL. What is the URL? Here, this is the URL, guys. Copy this and provide the URL here. And after that, after providing the URL, okay, after providing the URL, then what I have to do, I have to click on this categories: biography, fiction, mystery, fantasy, romance, one by one. So for that, I'll inspect one of the option here, that is biography option. Okay, under this all categories, we have 5 categories here. I'll click on one of the option. So I have to create an XPath expression or something in such a way that all these categories, tomorrow there may be, instead of 5 categories, there may be 6 categories. Okay, today we have 5 categories. Tomorrow there may be 6 categories. No matter how many categories will come, I just want to, okay, I want to click one by one. And once I go to a category, I want to add, click on first book and add that to cart. All those things I want to do. For now, I'll just go here and see what is the best way of locating all these categories with a single XPath expression or something. I'll just see what is the possibility here. So here, okay, if I inspect this all categories here, so it has also a span tag here. All categories section is there, span, MDC something something, and I'll try to see if any better way of locating it. List item content is there, and if I inspect this biography, what is there? Let's see. Here also list item content, same thing is there, guys. Same thing is there. This is for all categories. This is for biography. If you go inside the span tag, is there any difference between these items and all categories? I want to find out. So here, if I go here and see the span tag here, it has mat MDC list hyphen item unscoped content MDC list item underscore primary text is there here. Here, unscoped content. This also looks similar, right? This also looks similar. Mat MDC list item unscoped content MDC list item primary text. Okay, this same thing will match here, but that we cannot take it as a consideration now. So anchor tag is there, and yeah, any clue I need to get to see, the categories I have to get. I don't want to get everything. So what I'll do here is this is the entire area it's locating, entire thing. In that mat is there. These all categories. This mat list item. Is there anything that class mat MCD list list item interactive active category single line with one line is there? What about this one? If I do something like this is one more mat here. So I'll compare this mat with this mat to see any difference. I'll just drag this here so that we can see a lot of stuff here. Then yeah, let's try to identify any difference here. C43 router link slash filter is there. Whatever the other one, slash filter is there for this kind of stuff. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll just take this mat list item, Control F, double slash that mat list item, and here router link is something more. Router link is there at the rate router link is equal to single quote slash, right? So here only one element is getting located, that is all categories. What about the other one? Here filter is there, slash filter, I'll write. If I write slash filter, I'm getting 5 items, that is biography, fiction, mystery, fantasy, romance. So I found some XPath expression which can locate that, but I want to click on anchor tags here, anchor tags. So I'll double slash A, I will say. Still, I'll get the 5 links, biography link, fiction link, mystery link, fantasy link, and romance link. Okay, I got that. So this XPath expression I was able to create somehow by looking at the HTML code. So you should be good with XPath expressions, guys. Driver dot. Instead of find element, I'll use find elements, guys. Okay, I'll use find elements and then say by dot XPath. Provide the XPath expression here. Provide the XPath expression here. So here put a semicolon here, and this driver dot find elements will return you list of web elements. Okay, it will return you a list of web elements. So here I'll say links. That is categories, right? Categories is equal to categories. 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 Correct. Spelling is right. Categories. List of categories. So here list of web elements will come. Hover the mouse on this categories and click on create local variable. List of categories will be created, guys. List of categories will be created. And after the list of categories got created, what I will do here is I'll create. I would like to click on each and every category here. I would like to click on each and every category here. For that, I'll use a for each loop. For each and every category is a web element. I'll use web element E or category. I'll say it will be more meaningful. Category colon a particular category colon categories. I'll write. Okay, categories I'll write, and here write this logic, and here category colon, and here this is a web element. I want to click on that category. I'll simply say category dot click. Once I click on the category, once I click on this biography category, let's say I want to click on this. Okay, the first book. I want to click on this first book. So inspect this here, inspect that here, and this is the HTML code of that particular first book. So there are a lot of books here, guys. There are a lot of books here on this page. Anchor tag is there, matcat is there. Okay, a lot of books here. How can I find that this is a first book? For that, I have to find something, guys. Okay, so first book, I have to click on that. So here, okay. So this is anchor tag, this image, and here we have matcat. Okay, app book card is there. Okay, here we have the app book card. Then let's find out something here. I want to click on this. Simple. I want to click on that. So here, book title, class, trigger, raw time rune. Okay, that is a message. Books, anything I can find, I'm just checking here. So here, book card is there, mat card, book card is there. I'll simply take this mat card, and here I will, it has a lot of classes here. Let's say book card is a class. One of the class, there are multiple classes here. I'll take one of the card, that is book hyphen card. Okay. Control F, double slash, okay, at the rate class is equal to. So what was there, guys? If I inspect this one, if you can see here, it was, where is that one? If I inspect that one, yeah, here we have book card, one of the classes book card. This looks somehow different. That's the reason I'm taking. So I'll just try to figure out something out of this. If it doesn't work, let's see. Mat card at the rate class. Here multiple classes are there, right? Here you have to write contains function. Inside the contains function, you write a class, contains a class known as book card. And now it may locate, it will locate the first item. There are 9 items getting located. I'll surround this with circular brackets. I'll surround this. And not only that, guys, I'll say double slash or slash a here, I'll say, and surround this with, you know, surround with number 1. Okay, first book item will be located. No matter what, you see only one element, that is nothing but this book is getting located. Copy this. Now come back here and write down driver dot find element by dot XPath. In every category, the first book should be selected. So this XPath will be same for every book. Okay, so here I'll put a semicolon and say first book. I just want to click on the first book. Okay, I'll create a web element here. Hover the mouse on this and create a web element, and simply write down first book dot click. I'll simply say first book dot click. I'll say once I say first book dot click, and then it will go to the next category. And after I go to the first book dot click, right, once I go here inside, I just want to click on add to cart. I'll inspect this add to cart button. Once I inspect that add to cart button, okay, here add to cart text is there in between the span tag. I'll just double click on this and copy this particular text. Okay, here control F double slash span contains text function, comma, give the text, add to cart text. Provide the square, this one. You see 6 elements are coming. I want to locate the first, this add to cart. There may be multiple cart buttons here. So first button I want to click. For that, I'll provide circular brackets and put on number 1. Okay, I'll just say number 1 so that only first add to cart button is getting selected. So here I'll create the web element here, driver.find element by dot XPath, provide the XPath expression of that add to cart button of that particular book, and simply say add to cart button. Okay, add to cart button is equal to, I'll create a web element and click on the web element. Okay, I'll just click on this add to cart button. book dot click, I'll say dot click. That's it. Once I do this for every category, this should be done. Let's see so far if the script is working or is any problem coming. Let's see that, guys. I'll run the script. It will open the Chrome browser, maximize the browser, open the application URL. Then it has to go through each and every category and add one book from each and every category. First book from each and every category. Let's see whether till there it is working fine or not. First, it has to click on biography, then add to cart, then go back. So going back, we forgot, right? Browser back, we forgot. So what I will do here is, here I have to write driver dot navigate dot back I have to say. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Run this. I forgot to write that, right? After adding the book to the item, right, we have to go back and then click on the next category. Otherwise, you'll not be able to click on the category. So let's see till where it will go. Open the application URL. Then we'll click on the biography first, then add to cart. Then it has to click on the fiction, but it's not clicking on the fiction. There's a problem here. Go to the script and see what is happening. The problem here is there's some problem coming, guys. What is the problem? Let's find out. Let's figure out. Here we are getting an exception known as stale element reference exception. This exception will generally come when the connection between this driver.find element and this list of web elements is lost. So what I'll do is have to take a different approach, guys. I cannot use this for each loop in this category. I have to make a difference here. I'll tell you what I have to do. I'll tell you what I have to do here. So this way of, this way of iterating through the categories is not working out because the moment we go back to a different page and come back, right? Generally in Selenium automation, when you navigate away from one page to another page and come back to the original page, right? Let's say you're on this page where all the categories are there. From this, you are navigating to another page. Once the task is done, add to cart button and all these things are done, again, you are coming back to the original page. By the time you come back, the element, the connection between the web element and driver.find element is getting lost. So here in this case, the connection between this list of web element categories and driver.find element is getting lost. Every time we cannot add that. So I'll go with a different approach here. So a dynamic XPath expression approach. First, I would like to find the how many categories are there. Int, I'll say size is equal to categories dot size method. I'll say this will get you the number of categories. Now I'll write the for loop for int here. What I will do here is I'll create an XPath expression for this. Already we have created an XPath expression, right? This one. If you remember, this is the XPath expression, right? We have created. Okay, so let's do one thing. I'll just copy this. Sorry, this is XPath expression, sorry, for the category. Copy that, go back to the page, copy and go back to the page, and here write down that one, okay? And go to the home page and click on this. Let's see what happens. You see, only biography is getting biography and all the other items. What if I put circular brackets here and make number one here? If I put one here, biography will get selected. Okay. If I give two here, fiction will get selected. Okay. Fiction is getting selected. If I give three here, next category, mystery is getting selected. Four here, fantasy category is getting selected. Five here, last category, romance is getting selected. I just need to say change the number here. Okay. Such kind of XPath expression I'll take. And here I'll write down. Here I'll write down for int starting from one, right? Here starting from 1 to 5. First category, if I put 1 means biography will come. If I put 5 means romance will come. 1 to 5. So I'll write a for loop here for int I is equal to 1, I less than size. Instead of I less than, I'll say I less than or equal to size, I plus plus. For every category, we have to iterate, right? Here, I'll create string XPath, I'll say string XPath text. Okay, because the connection between the list of web elements and driver.find element is going off, right? So I cannot use for each loop. So instead of that, I'll write this XPath expression in double quotes and dynamically create the XPath expression every time. So just in double quotes, you provide that XPath expression. And here in place of 5, you just put I here. In every iteration, this I will change. In the first iteration, I will be 1. So first category will be selected like that. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll simply write down driver dot find element. Okay, driver dot find element by dot xpath. I'll give this particular xpath text with this dynamic xpath where I value is changing, right? So how to change this I value here? For that, here generally phi is there, na? That phi I have to convert to I. For that, I'll put a plus symbol as part of concatenation. And here I'll surround that with double quote and again say plus concatenation. In place of phi, I'll give I. Now this will become a dynamic. Okay. So there is a problem coming. Here I have to put double quote, then it will be okay. Okay. Again, after the place also put double quote. Okay. Like this. So from here to here, one string text that is getting concatenated with I value that will keep changing for every for loop. In the first iteration, one will be there, then second that will be concatenated with the remaining portion. Like that, some dynamic XPath expression you create and that you give here. And this will return you category. Whatever the category web element, it will return. Okay. Then click on the category, guys. Click on that particular category. So here category dot click, same thing, same code. Okay. Just copy paste here. After that, first book you click on that, then add to cart button, then driver.nat navigate. Everything will be same from here onwards. Okay. Only this the way we are writing the for loop is changed. So because we went to a normal for loop to create a dynamic XPath so that the connection between the this driver.find element and web element will not be lost. For every iteration you see, we are building the connection between the driver.find element because we are navigating away to another page and coming back. That will result in stale element reference exception. In order to overcome the stale element reference exception, this is a solution, guys, where you created this kind of dynamic XPath and then you know, run this. Okay, run this code, right click, run as Java application. This time, let's see whether we get stale element reference exception or not. So I am running the code. The browser got opened up. Okay, the biography need to be clicked actually. Is that not happening? There's some problem. Again, we got an exception, no such element exception for what? XPath selector. A of I is not working. What is the problem here? Double quote. Okay, here I have put this in double quotes, guys. I should remove that. That is a mistake here. Okay. Here, this is a string text, and I have to put I concatenation and remaining string text I have put. I have extra double quotes I have put. That's the reason. So remove that and just run it again. It will work fine. You see, you should be good with creating dynamic XPath expressions, guys. Okay, small mistake has been done there. Just ignore that. It will work this time. Okay, let's see what will happen. Biography need to be clicked. Add to cart, then fiction, add to cart, mystery, add to cart, fantasy, first book, add to cart, romance. Is it done or so? I don't know. It was fast, I guess so, right? I don't know whether all the things have been clicked. It's still working, still running. The script is still running. I just need to refresh the page once. Once the task is done, I would like to refresh the page because the count is not coming. Driver dot find element by, oh, sorry, driver dot navigate dot refresh, I'll say. Okay, let's see how many books are getting added. Let's run the code again. Let's run the code again and see what is happening. Okay, biography, add to cart, fiction, add to cart, mystery, add to cart, fantasy, add to cart, romance, add to cart. Then refresh the page. All the 5 items came. You see, 5 items got added to the cart. After this, you just have to click on this cart icon. Inspect this cart icon, guys. Inspect this cart icon here. Otherwise, here. We'll inspect this cart icon here and click on that cart icon. Okay. You have to click on the cart icon. I'm just right clicking here and selecting inspect option. Okay. This is something like some class is there, guys, for this. MDC button, something is there. And is there anything here? Button. Yeah, this is also a button. Shopping cart button. You see, NG reflect outer link is shopping cart is there. So we can take this out and see if there is a proper, you know, unique kind of stuff to locate that. So we have to, this is a button guys that we have to click for sure to go to the add to cart page. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll copy this shopping cart slash shopping cart and simply say Control F double slash button at the rate hashtag. It can be any tag, any attribute, sorry, with the shopping cart as a value. Let's see, will it locate that shopping cart button or not? Let's see. Yes, it's locating only one element. Copy this and simply write down. Just click on that. Driver dot find element by dot XPath. Give the XPath expression and give the XPath expression of that cart button and say cart option element. Click on this and then simply say cart option dot click. The moment I do that, what will happen, guys? It will take you to this page, cart page. Okay. So generally, what we are doing here is first we are clicking on biography, clicking on the first book, then add to cart, then browser back, then fiction. Click on the first book, add to cart. After that item got added, go back mystery, first book, add to cart, then go back fantasy, first book, add to cart, then romance, first book, add to cart, go back. Like that, all the five books we have added. Click on the cart button. We got these items. Now the situation here is we have to verify the price, individual price of these books, right? 123, 321, 235, 433, 213. I want to retrieve that prices and calculate whether that is matching with this price or not. Okay. How to do that? Again, inspect this one of the element, guys. Okay. Inspect this price item. And if you inspect that price item, you see there is a TD tag. Okay, everywhere there is a TD tag, guys. Some prices are there here. Okay, so I don't know. Let me inspect this again. So this is getting located. Okay, this 123. We want this total 123. Okay, so this is the one we want. And here, just try to identify any particular cell, column CDK, column total. Column price is there, here column total is there. This looks unique for me. This attribute, this class, one of the class. Here, this class attribute has multiple classes. I'll take one of the class. And here I'll write down Control F double slash TD contains at the rate class, comma, that one. Okay. That value, just put like this. You see, 1 of 5 is coming. What is that 1 of 5? 123, 321, then 235. Then 433, then 213. All these are getting come. In between the tags, we have the price, right? In between the tags, we have the price. Take this XPath expression. Okay, here, again, since we are on the same page, this XPath expression is locating multiple elements, multiple prices here. So I'll do one thing this time, since we are not navigating away anywhere, right? So we can write the code like this, driver dot find elements, we have to say, because that XPath expression will return you multiple prices. Dot XPath, provide the XPath expression of the total prices. Okay, I'll simply say prices, otherwise prices is equal to, I'll simply say prices is equal to, and create a list of web element for this, which is the return type of find elements. And here for each and every price, I have to iterate. Each and every price is of which type? Web element type. I'll say web element colon web element price colon price of the product, right? Price colon prices. This prices I'll write. And for each and every price, I'll iterate. And for each and every price, what I have to do here, some rupee symbol is there. I should only get this this value. 123.00 value I want to get. Okay, this is a double value, right? But this will come in the form of string text. When I say get text, right? I'll get this in the form of string text. So what I will do here is I have to retrieve that, guys. I have to retrieve only that value. Okay, I have to remove this dollar and remaining value I want to get. So for that, when I say get text, what will come along with some spaces? It is coming. Okay, then yeah, I'll do something here. So first of all, when I get a price here, price dot get text, I'll say. First of all, I'll say get text here, and in that get text, what I'll do, I'll say replace. If any spaces are there, replace that space with a no space. That's the one thing. Again, say dot replace. If there is a rupee symbol here, you see there is a rupee symbol. If there is a rupee symbol, otherwise we can do one thing, guys. Instead of replace here, we can say dot trim. If any leading and trailing spaces are there, that will be removed instead of replace method, right, I can say dot trim here. That will remove the any leading and trailing spaces. And after that, I have to say replace. And here I have to replace that rupee symbol, whatever the rupee symbol is there now. I copied from this text. That rupee symbol need to be replaced with empty. It should not contain. So remaining will be 123.00. That will be written here in the string format. String. I'll say string price text in a double format. It is there. Okay, in double format it is there like this. Okay, 123.00 in double quotes it is there. Such kind of thing I want to convert it into double. For that, what I have to do? For that, I have to write something like this. Okay, double dot parse double of string I have to write. So in the string price text I'll give. So this will convert the string text into the double. Okay. So here I'll write double price price value. Okay. Price number or something. I'll write up because price is already there now. I'll say price value. So here for every price I have to add up the price. Okay. I'll write a code like this double. Here at the end part total is there, right? Here I'll say total price is equal to 0, I'll say. And for every price, I'll say total price is equal to total price plus this price value, I'll say. Okay, that's it. So here for every iteration, the price of each individual item will be retrieved and added to this total price. Once that is done, I also have to do one more thing. That is this cart total I also have to retrieve. So I'll just inspect this one and see if there is any unique thing here to locate that. What is there? Strong something on top of the TD is there. Okay. Any clue we get, that's good. Or we can do one thing. There is a label, right? Cart total is a label is there. Where is that label actually? Here somewhere it will be there. Cart total is a label, right? This cart total is a label. I'll take this cart total label. Okay, here Control F /strong. Okay, text is equal to cart total. I'll say some way I have to create an XPath expression to get that, and I can use an XPath axis like following colon. I'll say strong. Okay, you see this is only getting located. So in that again I have to remove the rupee symbol and remaining I have to take as okay. So for that I'll create an XPath here and write down driver dot find element by dot. Okay, by dot XPath of that cart total. I have to match that first of all. I have to match that. So driver dot find element by dot XPath cart total. Put a semicolon here. This will return you the cart total price. Cart total price. Okay, cart total price, and this is a web element, and here copy this cart total price dot simply say get text, and here replace dot trim. If you want to say, you can say there's no problem in ARM in doing that, and say replace and replace the rupee symbol, whatever the rupee symbol is there, replace with the empty string. Okay, replace that with the empty string and put a semicolon here. Put a semicolon here, and yeah, that should return string cart total value, I'll say cart total value. Okay, or cart total price text. I'll say text will come, right? It will come in the form of text that have to convert into double in the same format. Okay, so double dot parse in same logic as parse double of cart total price text, and that will give you double cart total price value. This will give you price value, actual double value it will give. Now the situation here is I need to compare this total price with the cart total price value. If they both match, once I add these total things with this thing, right? If they are matching means that means the test is passed. So for that, instead of writing the main method here, I'll write, instead of this main method, I'll write a normal method saying, so adding items to cart test case 1. Okay, like this I'll remove this string of args. It's a normal method, and I have to add @test on the top of this, @test annotation on the top of this Over the mouse on this @test and import this @test from testng, guys. Okay. Just hover the mouse and import this from testng library. If the testng library is not there, you have to add it, guys. Okay. So just go to your pom.xml file. Go to your pom.xml file. And since you already have added in the previous sessions of this series, right? This Selenium automation series, testng is already there. If not, check my previous sessions of this series where you see this testng dependency tag is added and also testng is installed in this Eclipse IDE also. So simply over the mouse and import this @test from testng annotations. After that, so the things will be like this. Here we will get assertions now. Okay, assert equals assert equals testng test method you take, and here boolean actual, boolean expected. Okay, what is sorry, not boolean value, boolean expected. Instead of that, cart double. This is expected. This is actual, let's say. Okay, you can put anywhere. Total price you put it here. If they both match, the total price matches with the cart total. Once you add all these numbers, if they're equal to this 1325, that means the test is passed. It will pass the test. If they don't match, the test will not pass. I'll simply say driver.quit after comparing that. And just for demo purpose, before quitting the browser, right, I'll just say thread.sleep here, just so that it will not quit so fast and will not be able to understand. So just give 3 seconds, and before quitting it, I'm just giving this. You don't have to write in real time, but just for the sake of demo, I'm writing here. Run the code and see whether it's able to do the thing or not. It should add all these numbers, retrieve all this in the string format, convert them into double numbers, add them, and then retrieve this one, convert into string to double, and compare this total with the added values of these individual products. If they match, the test is passed. If they don't match, the test is not passed. Okay. So run the code here, right click, run as testng test. Let's see whether the test will pass or fail. So here some conversions we had to do because we are retrieving the prices in the form of string text, and after retrieving that, whatever the decimal format is there, that we are converting into double type and then adding the numbers. Okay. So let's see biography, fiction, history, fantasy, romance. Refresh the page, go to the cart. Here it has to add all the cart items one by one. And if the cart total values matches with the total price, it should quit the browser, but it has not quit the browser yet. That means there is some problem happening. We got an exception already, no such element exception, unable to. What is the XPath strong? Text is equal to cart total following strong. This is not working out. Okay, somehow this is not working out. It's okay. This XPath, please update to Selenium version. What is that? Unable to find an exact match. Don't worry about that, guys. Okay, that's not required. So where is the issue here? Here we are getting no such element exception, unable to locate that. This one is unable to locate. So we thought it is working fine, right? But it's not working fine somehow. Copy this again. Maybe I'll try to locate and see what is happening here. Just go here to the local browser and view that. It was locating, right? It was actually locating only one element, but now it's saying that it's not locating this one. Remaining all it got, I think so. But it has come to that line and giving an exception means the price has been calculated here. But this one is cart total price. It's not able to retrieve. Any mistake I have done? Let me see. It looks good only. It's locating here. Okay. What if I give this number 1 or something? Will it take that? Still, it is the same thing, right? Should retrieve. Okay, comma is there, guys. Comma. There's a comma here. That comma also we have to remove. From here also we have to remove the commas, guys. So here, add one more thing, dot replace. If there is a comma coming, replace that with empty string. Replace that with empty string, guys, if there's a comma. 1 minute. Replace that with empty string, and here the same method you apply here. Okay. Dot replace. The comma should not be there. If thousands, right, the commas are coming, so it's better you Don't, okay, that is one thing we have to do. And followed by, this one looks good only, but why it's not locating, I'm not able to get it. So maybe I'll try to find something else. With the help of card total, I wanted to locate this one. I did that. Okay. Is there any place where card total is there? No, right? It should be able to locate that. So here still one I am putting and then copy this and change the XPath expression a bit and see what is happening here. Okay, let's see. I updated the XPath expression and let's see. Let's run the code again and see what is happening this time. If it works, that's good. Otherwise, we have to see. Let's say this is one test case, guys. This is one test case. Okay, if this works, we are done with the test case. In the next session, I'll cover one more test case. I'll explain about the test case. What we have to cover in the next test case, I'll tell you. This is one test case from this application that we can try. Okay, so closes the browser, that's okay. If it's not closing the browser means there's a problem here. Okay. Again, the same no such element exception came. Okay, so I don't think there's a problem with XPath expression. I'll do one thing, guys. Here in the beginning, I'll write driver dot manage dot timeouts. Okay, some implicit wait I'll give as per the reality, right? We generally do this. Duration dot off seconds. I'll just give a 10 seconds max. That's more than enough. And try this code again. Maybe because of the delay or something is happening, we don't know. But let's see. Run the test and see whether what's happening there. If the element is not loading on time, we can do this. I'm just giving some waiting time using global wait because we don't have to explicitly wait, but still I'm giving that to see if any issues are in that perspective. Okay, then all good. Click on that. Should wait for the element to come. Now it's working fine. That means there is a waiting issue was there. So that's why it was not giving no such element exception. Our XPath was right. And the test case got passed. As you can see in the test engine results, the test case got passed successfully. This is the first test case, guys, that we have run. The first test case we have run. In the next recording, right, in the next session, right, what I will do is I'll automate one more test case from this application. At that time, what I will do is, apart from adding all this, after adding all these quantities, right, I'll increase the quantity by 1. And then next one, I'll increase the quantity. In the next test case, I am saying, now I am not doing the automation for this one. This will be done in the next session. Okay, increase the quantity in the add to cart. You have to increase the quantity in the add to cart and compare this. After increasing that, the price will increase 123 into 2, 246. This calculation we have to do and compare with this one. Okay, this is the next test case I'll cover in the next session. Okay, so for this session, I would like to go with this adding items to cart test case 1, adding items to cart test case 2, and increasing the number of quantities and then calculating the price. I'll cover in the next session, guys. Okay, for this session, this automation is enough. Okay, so hope, guys, you got some knowledge from by automating a real application like this bookcard.azurewebsites.net. So in the coming days, I'm going to show you automating different applications. Till then, see you. Bye bye. And don't forget to join our Telegram group, guys. The last thing is that don't forget to join our Telegram group. Also check our pinned comment of this video. Also check the pinned comment of this video where you will find the Telegram group link and other stuff. Also check the description of this video where I'll also provide the Telegram link where you are going to get a lot of updates and a lot of useful stuff, webinars and all those stuff in this group. Kindly join this and encourage us. So with that note, I would like to say bye. Thank you. See you in the next session. Bye.